Hi there, happy hikers. Welcome back to Escape Cat and part 3 of the Great Southwest Wall. So, a quick recap. In part 1, Jason and I walked from the lovely country town of Portland to Muleside Camp. Then, in part 2, we continued our journey from Muleside Camp to Nelson along the beautiful Glenelg River. And now, in part 3, we'll be doing the dreaded beach walk. 3 days of beach walking to reach our destination at Springs Camp. So, welcome back to the lovely little coastal township of Nelson. So, we made it to Nelson late afternoon, beating the terrible weather that was about to hit the coast. And due to the 100-kilometre-hour winds, torrential downpours and hail, we decided to have a rest day and wait out the weather. We stayed at Nelson Cottage, and it was just what we needed. Such a cosy, comfy little place. We highly recommend it. So, we're on day 7 now, leaving this beautiful little cottage, Nelson Cottage, where we had to hold up there for a rest day yesterday because the weather was so bad. 100-kilometre-hour winds we've been having and hail, it was just insane. So today is a bit better, only 55-kilometre-hour winds, maybe a possible hail. So 23 k's of beach today apparently. Woohoo! So just leaving Nelson, we're heading down towards the beach. I reckon when I'm on the beach I won't be filming. I'm a bit protected by a hill here, but when I get past this hill, I can barely stand up. The wind is so strong. So this is it. Not much of the beach left. And it's coming into low tide too. Oh boy. 3 days of this. Oh. Far out. Oh. Well, let's get this show on the road. So I said I was going to put my phone away and not film anything. But this is just crazy. This is what we're walking in. All this foam. Wow. Up to the sand dunes, I reckon. This is insane. This is a little bit better. We've just retreated into the dunes, but it's going to be a tough walk through here, but at least we'll get through. Be impossible on that beach at the moment, absolutely impossible. Wow. And we couldn't wait another day. We already held up a whole day waiting for the weather to pass. As it is, we're going to be a day behind now. Oh well, that's what it's all about.
So now we've got hail. Oh, hurts when it hits your ears, even through the raincoat. Oh. So we left the beach behind. We decided to take the inland route to Lake Monibeong. The wind was just horrendous on the beach, and even though it was low tide, the waves were actually still lapping up against the sand dunes. So that's where we had to walk, was in the sand dunes. It was just pretty tough. So this is quite lovely. It's a nice walk through here. Monibeong campsite now. It's taken us about 7 hours to get here. It's been an insane day. The wind and the rain and hail has just been crazy. The majority of the walk we had to walk in the sand dunes and behind the sand dunes because you couldn't walk on the beach. There was no beach. It was, the waves were actually crashing up against the sand dunes, but it was still beautiful. Occasionally when the sun came out, you got a spectacular view of just the insane waves and the ocean, the great ocean out there. It was beautiful. But when we reached the turn off for the inland track, we took it because there's no point in trying to battle out 6 kilometres along a beach that you can't walk on. So we went inland, which was 7 k's, just over 7 k's, and it was really lovely. I'm smashed. It was a hard day. It was only 23 k's, but it was tough. My ankles hurt, my knees hurt, my hips hurt. I think I'm getting old. It was, yeah. I'm looking forward to crawling into my tent and sleeping for about 14 hours. Day 8 and heading back out onto the beach again from Monibeong, and today I think it's about 15 kilometres along the beach, 17 all up I reckon, and it's raining of course. walking up towards the beach, up a sand dune, and I've just found a trail of pippies, and they're huge and they're alive. I don't know how they got here. Obviously seabirds have brought them up. Wow, I'm coming back here. Whew. Good morning, day 9, and we're back out on the beach again, our third day. Tell you what though, last night we were laying in our tent. I think it came very close to us to quit the beach walk and take the inland track, but then we'll be another day late, so we thought, man up, got the tissues ready. It's going to be a tough day today. 21 k's, 21 or 23? The book says 23, the map says 21. So we have to walk back out to the beach over these huge dunes. They're pretty impressive. Here we go, back on the beach. This is going to be one hell of a day, I think. Oh. Wow.
Now this is interesting. During this particular section of the beach, the surf was really quite dirty. It had a golden toffee colour appearance to it. I was told that apparently it's due to a phytoplankton bloom. Does anybody have any ideas what it might be?
We finished the beach walk. Third day. We're just having a little rest here in the dunes before we finish the last 6 Ks, I think it is, to get to Springs Camp. Wow, it was tough. It was really hard. I would not recommend to do the third day unless you're fit and very strong-willed and strong-minded, because it's tough. I am so glad to get off that beach. Whew. Yay! So we finally made it into Springs Camp. We're off the beach and we'll be on to the cliffs tomorrow. Oh boy, it has been a real challenge. You know what? I reckon our socks could walk the rest of the way by themselves. Oh boy. Come on, old man. Is that bucket and spade getting a bit heavy for you? He's going to play on the beach later.